Rashtrapati Dr. Sharma, respected monks, nuns, sons and daughters of Swami Vivekananda, citizens of Calcutta, the city of, I wouldn't say joy, I would say Ananda, the blessed. First of all, I want to express our deepest thanks to President Maharaj of Ramakrishna Order, to the General Secretary Maharaj, to Vice President Maharaj, and of course to the convener of our Parliament of Religions, Swami Alokeswarananda Ji Maharaj, for giving us the opportunity and possibility to come here and to participate in this very eventful meeting of people from all towns and cities of India, from different places of the world. Thank you. I want, as I happens to be one of the last speakers, on behalf of all who came here, I want to thank those people, I mean volunteers, who did their best to make us happy here. Thank you. And we are happy. We are happy because we are together. We are happy because of the atmosphere. We are happy because we speak one language. This language being not English, I mean the language of Swami Vivekananda. Some outsiders, they probably can still ask us some questions. And the question number one, what is that harmony you are talking about? What harmony can you find in this world, violent, intolerant, full of crimes, criminal world actually? Well, the simplest answer would be read Vivekananda. But probably we can say that if we look into cosmos, we see the harmony, we hear the harmony, we feel the harmony of cosmos. If we look onto the nature, we also find the harmony there, in case this harmony was not spoiled by the most cruel animal, the man. And only if we turn to the world of men, we really find that harmony is hardly exist. We know harmony in relations between man and man, man and woman, the grown-ups and children, between old and new, between nation and nation, and what is probably the most important, inside the man himself. There is no harmony. So again, Vivekananda shows us the aim. Vivekananda shows us the path. There could be the second question. What is that Vivekananda you are talking about? Is that monk who came to Chicago 100 years ago? 100 years, it's a very long time. Everything had been changed. The political map is different. There are no those states, those kings lost their crowns. That things which surrounded him do not exist, probably only in museums. Those people, they are all gone. But why, I'll ask you, why we put Vivekananda somewhere in the past? Vivekananda is never in the past, he is always in the future. And mind, Vivekananda is always young. Young not because he spent his life as a lightning, as a fire, but because he was always young in his spirit. And mind, Vivekananda is always free. Vivekananda, coming from the colonial country, Vivekananda, you will never suspect that he was not free. He was always free, and forever free. And another thing about Vivekananda, we must put him into the future. We must go there from where he is calling us. But whom us? Only India? No. I remember one of the speakers, I think from Germany, said that he never understands Vivekananda as a foreigner. And that is true. I think to which country you will not go, everywhere you will find Vivekananda is at home. And everybody is at home with Vivekananda. And probably it would be rather politically unwise, Mr. President, but I'll say that in Russia, in a very difficult situation in which we have now, I would like more people to know about Vivekananda, including the President of Russia and other people of power. And actually, whatever we find in books and speeches of Vivekananda, it is very applicable to Russia, and we are sure that it will help us to get out of that strange situation in which we are now, and become the great country we are and we were. And now, the last question which could be asked, what is the religion you are talking about? Is it Hinduism? But then look to India. You have communalism, you have Ayodhya. What Hinduism you are preaching? Or you are preaching Buddhism, Hinduism, Christianity, or other religions? Or you are preaching some sort of new religion of Vivekananda? Well, probably yes, Hinduism. Yes, well, but I repeat that, if we are talking about communalism, there is no such thing as Hindu communalism or Muslim communalism. There is un-Hindu communalism and un-Muslim communalism, no other communalism. But I think that there is a really wonderful expression in which you can find the whole Indian culture, the whole message of Vivekananda and Sri Ramakrishna. And actually the message to the whole world, and this is unity in diversity. In case you apply this principle, the main principle, to all spheres of life, that will lead you to a better world. You will live better and you will become better. But for this, we must go to the youth, to the young people. And as we understand, and we are doing it now. You saw this morning 2 books published recently, in recent months in our country. We are very thankful to Ramakrishna Mission because they sent us one of their most senior monks, Swami Jyotirupananda, who is working now in Moscow and with a great success. And he has an open heart. And this open heart welcomes different Russians, even those who probably never knew before about Sri Ramakrishna and Swami Vivekananda. But that is spreading of the highest knowledge. And it started and it goes, and Ramakrishna Mission has a permanent place and a permanent shrine now. And we are very thankful for the humanitarian aid which was sent to us from Belmont and from Calcutta. And I want to say one thing. Do you know where we distributed this humanitarian aid? It was distributed in the house of Leo Tolstoy, where his museum is now. And people came there to receive this aid from the hands of Indian Swami under the roof of the house of Leo Tolstoy. we think that, and we started this work, besides this, the introducing of new system of education, this is very important. There is not a place, not a time to talk about this in details. Whoever is interested, please come to me. I'm still in Calcutta in International Guest House of Ramakrishna Mission. I'll tell you in details. But we are starting the new system of education. Of course, not eliminating the old system. You still should know how to add 2 to 3. But we are making the parallel system of spiritual knowledge. And that means introducing of new science of religion, new science of history, new science of art. And of course, the completely new science, the science of man. And I am sure this is in the line of thinking of Swami Vivekananda. And of course, the new social program. For this, we need cooperation and we need information. And that's why we are uniting now different spiritual organizations and associations of our country in one spiritual movement, which is united not around some personality. It is around some principles of the highest truth. It is not for speeches, it is for constructive work. That is extremely important, the constructive work. And here we also have the wonderful example of Ramakrishna Mission, of Narendra Pur, of slums, of Blind Boys Academy. And that is what we want to show to our people, for them to take these lessons and to proceed in our country. Swami Akeshwananda Ji Maharaj, I want to make a formal proposal. You see, it's really a pity if we all gathered here and now this Parliament of Religions is coming to the end, and so what? We go back home. But let us consider our Parliament of Religions as a permanent body, and let us, I don't know, designate a sort of executive board here in Calcutta on the basis of Institute of Culture, of representatives of different religions, but not only religions, because what we call religion of Swami Vivekananda is comprising all religions, all the good what is in these religions, but also the religion and science, ethics, aesthetics, and so on. It is spirituality of the mankind. So let us have the executive board which will cooperate all the activities in different countries, which will not dictate, but it will inform all participants about these activities. And just at the end, would you permit me to address on your behalf one person who, apart from those mentioned before, is primarily responsible for bringing all of us here. Most revered and most beloved Swami Vivekananda Ji, we feel your presence in our life, in our world, in this very hall. Please guide us from darkness to the light, from lower truth to the highest truth, and to the world of the universal harmony.